sense one of your pals, Hootle?
Feels like I'm melting.
Calaglia was pretty hot, but at least the air there was dry. Out here, it feels like I'm trying to walk through thick soup.
I can hardly breathe, it's so stuffy. And don't get me started on the insects. You hanging in there, Hootle?
It's brutal, all right. I can feel my energy being drained away just by walking. All this vegetation makes it hard to keep an eye out. Keep your wits about you, everyone. And watch you don't keel over while you're at it.
What's needed at times like these is a relaxing hot spring. That would soon help us adjust.
And where do you expect us to find one of those?
What about you, Alphen? All that gear, and you hardly seem to be breaking a sweat.
Yeah, I guess when you've lived a life devoid of pain for as long as I have, even feeling hot and bothered could be a welcome change.
Well, lucky you, I guess. Just don't expect us to carry you when you pass out. There's the Zoogle we were asked to handle.
Let's see what you've got.
I can handle it!
Eat dirt!
On guard!
Talon
Hurricane! This one's mine!
Rising
I'll take out the leg with my shield!
Rising
On guard! Eagle Fly!
You're mine!
Swallow
Blade!
I'm just getting started!
Rise up!
Talon Hurricane!
Rising Falcon!
Catapult! Crescent Moon! Denied!
You're mine!
I'll stop its charge!
Thanks, Kisara!
You're finished! Swallow Blade! Not a chance!
Switch on!
Sonic Thrust!
Take this!
Sonic Thrust!
Eat this! Hurricane's lost! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
Everybody okay?
We're all right, Alphen.
Is that the Zoogle we're looking for?
That's foreign!
This one's all mine!
Going in!
You picked the wrong... Fight! Can you take it? You're mine! It's over!
Aren't they just natural?
Rising Falcon! Take this! Strike! You're mine! Rising Wyvern! Here I come! Damn it! It's too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
I'll tear you apart!
Swallow dance!
Not in your dreams!
Can you take
Here I
it?
come!
Prepare to be
Slash!
sealed!
Make it break!
All yours, Kisara.
I feel sprightlier than before.
Man, this place is thick with foliage.
I know. It feels like we're going to be swallowed up by all these plants if we stay in here.
Indeed. I much prefer the forests in Menancia myself.
Not that I don't agree, but maybe now.
No choice! Here I come! Slash!
This one's
Can't get out of this!
Talon Hurricane!
I'll thank you!
Eagle Fly!
Elusive deity!
Talon Hurricane!
Rotating
You're
Pile
finished!
Driver! On your...
Take this!
That's it!
Air pressure! This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me!
Got it! I'll leave it to you! You picked the wrong fight!
Blackened blade!
Time to let it rip! Here I come!
Resonate with the earth!
Here
Stalagmite!
I come! Full blade!
Resonate with the earth!
Here goes!
Swallow blade! Dragon swarm!
Eat this! Switch to Talon Hurricane! Time to shine!
I'm nearly done for.
Take this!
It's
Lightning
over!
medium, make it rain!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block! My exploits are bearing fruit. Discourteous, aren't you?
I'm not done!
No further!
I'm on it!
Charge like that can easily be fatal.
Just as well I
They
can
wrestle. You gotta just recover, okay?
I'm ready! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade! My turn! On your knees!
Now I'm in the groove.
You're mine! Air pressure! Dragon Swarm!
Everyone hanging in there?
Let's see what you've got.
Here I come! Here I come! Rising Light Eater! You're finished! Rising Falcon!
Our arts are being interrupted.
Here I come! Slash! I'm not done! Rising Wyvern! Lunar Rondo! Rising Falcon!
Here goes!
You're mine!
Now you see what I can do.
You're mine!
Eat this.
Here I come!
All yours, Kisara.
Here I come! You're mine! Rising Wyvern! No escape! Stardust! Rising Falcon!
Frozen?
Hammer!
There's always room for improvement. No backing down!
Mine! Swallow Blade!
I'm on it.
You're mine! Rising Falcon! Take this! It's over!
You see what happened there as you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
Eat dirt!
Hurricane Strike!
You're
This
mine!
one's mine!
Rising Wyvern!
Eat this.
Far enough!
You're finished!
Glimmer
Got
You're
it.
mine!
Look sharp!
It's over!
I'm on it.
No escape!
Anything
I'm
you
gone.
want.
Can't get out of this!
Here I come!
Shine!
Slash!
Radiant light!
It's over!
Now you see what I can do. I'm on a roll now.
Regenerate!
Hurricane Strike!
Not on my watch!
Eat this.
Here I come!
Storm!
You picked the wrong fight!
Make it rain!
All yours, Kisara.
I'm on it.
You're mine! Slash! Rising Wyvern!
All yours, Kisara.
Looks like we won.
All we have to do is get rid of that thing, right?
Retreat if you know what's good for you.
You're finished! Here I come!
Far enough!
You're finished! Rising Wyvern! No escape! Lunar Rondo!
I shall steal you where you
Rising
stand.
Falcon! Take this! Rising Wyvern! Lunar Rondo!
Watch this.
You're mine!
Easy ensnaring to me.
Yeah.
Get out of
Make it rain to me.
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger ready!
Don't get complacent.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
This one's mine!
Here I come! Rising Wyvern!
Hard shield!
You're mine! Rising Wyvern!
Carve through armor.
Here I come!
First strike.
Stardust!
Regenerate.
It's on! Fluid sketch! You picked the wrong fight!
Now
Here I
I'm in the
come.
groove.
Swallow Blade! You're mine!
I'm ready.
Ridwell! Frozen!
Hammer.
My turn! You're mine! It's over!
Talon Hurricane. Crescent Moon. Eagle Fly.
Fluid escape!
Now I'm in the
You're
groove.
not done! Rising Falcon! Rising Wyvern! Lunar Rocket! Rising Falcon!
Going in.
You're not done!
Ripping you apart. Bloody
Here I come! First strike!
Talon Hurricane.
Eagle Fly! Denied!
I'm ready.
Take this!
Shine.
You're mine!
Radiant light.
Hurricane
It's
on.
out of regeneration.
Anything is
Regenerate.
on.
Can't get out of this.
It's on!
Here goes!
I'm ready. Look sharp. Lightning Tiger Blade.
I'm ready for the next battle.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
If you need help with anything, just let me know.
Good. This came out. Rinwell, mind if we chat a little?
You're still awake?
I've always been something of a night owl. Ever since back when I was someone's property. Turning in for the night only made the next day come quicker. I wasn't in any great rush.
Sorry.
What about yourself? Care to share something from before I knew you? You were part of a mage clan, right? Must have been handy being able to rely on magic for everything.
Hardly. In fact, not at all. Magic's not so special when you're not allowed to use it. Always scared of who might be watching?
Right. Sorry about that. I guess I've read too many fairy tales.
We were still made to study it every day. It doesn't make any sense if you think about it, studying the very thing you're being persecuted for. But that's what we did, just like our parents and their parents before them. Honestly, I don't even know how far back it goes.
If memory serves, mages have been the stuff of legend for ages. Even as far back as 3 centuries ago, they were myths. Your people were persecuted even before the Renans got here.
Yeah, the more I think about it, the less it makes sense though. I mean, it was Astral Arts that let the Renans dominate Dana, right? Why didn't mages end up being the rulers of Dana then?
Maybe they tried, but they just didn't have the numbers. Or maybe domination just wasn't something they were interested in. Have you ever considered it might have been something like that?
I guess I haven't.
I wonder why magic alone attracted the attention it did. Swords can be just as lethal in the right hands. Why not ban them?
My best guess? Swordsmanship can be learned by anyone. Magic's more of an exclusive club.
So, you either have the gift or you don't. When something's not easily obtainable, it's hard to comprehend. People are scared of what they don't understand. And fear leads to persecution. So the problem's not magic. It could just as easily have been anything.
Yeah. Night, everyone! I want to go back to bed.
Seriously? Is this a joke?
I'm not done! Take this! You're finished!
Going in!
Stay right here! Eat dirt!
Going in!
Be careful, everyone! This one isn't normal! You're mine! You're finished! First strike! Rising Falcon! Hurricane!
I really owe you one.
It's over! You're
one
finished!
time.
Just getting started!
Ryan
Take this!
Igneous
Blade!
Shiftoss!
Stop!
Igneous Shiftoss!
I'm not done! Slash! Take this!
Denied!
Take this!
Let me free you.
Here I come!
You see what happened there as you crossed me? You
Rising
should have done
Wyvern!
that.
Rising Falcon!
On guard!
Rising
Hurricane!
Wyvern! It's over!
Eagle die! I'll tear you apart! I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw! I'm on it! Talon
Here I come!
Hurricane!
It's over!
Going in! One more!
In a bind?
It's over!
Talon Hurricane!
On guard!
Rip and
Here I
tear!
come! It's on! You're finished!
Take this!
Take this! Rising Wyvern!
Hurricane Strike!
You're mine!
Going in!
Bloody howling!
Sharply slash!
Negative gate!
My turn!
Hurricane Strike!
Severing wind!
Faith and blood.
Here we go
Rending
again.
you apart. Bloody howling! On your
This isn't looking good!
first strike! Air pressure!
You're mine! Dragon Swarm!
Talon Hurricane!
Make it rain!
Regeneration! Now this!
Regenerate! Allow me to help you.
Eat this!
Allow me to help you.
That freaking does it! I'll face you! Dragon Shout!
We did it!
Appreciate this! Talon
Take this!
Hurricane!
Swallow
Rip
Blade!
and tear! Take this!
Here I come! You're
Armor
finished!
won't... I'm on a roll now!
On your...
No
Swallow
escape!
dance!
Take this! You're
Air
finished!
Do it! Rending you
Rising
apart!
Falcon! I can feel my power growing! Ho 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 ho! Ho ho ho!
You're saying we should check the Owl Forest?
Let's see what you've
Here I
got.
come! It's over!
Far enough!
No further!
Hurricane Strike!
You picked the wrong fight!
Not in your dreams!
Round and make it rain! Look! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
My turn! Here I come! Stardust! It's over! Rising Falcon! First blood!
Stalagmite!
Here we go! No!
Time to shine!
Swallow
You're
Like
mine!
this on for size!
Rising Wyvern! I'm not done!
Hey! Blow them away!
Small, but a victory nonetheless.
We have a long way yet to go.
What's up?
Once we get to the mountain, the terrain won't be easy. We should rest up here before pressing on.
But what about Shion? She's waiting for us.
All the more reason to conserve our energy.
Huh?
It's not only the mountain. Hard though that may be, it's a pittance compared to what follows. Namely Volron. We wear ourselves out now, or worse still, get injured. We might as well show up gift-wrapped. Right, Kisara?
That's right. Besides, Alphen still hasn't fully recuperated yet.
I'm fine. Don't stop on my account.
Oh, really? Well, in that case, it's me who wants to take a rest for a while. Does that suit you better?
A little bit.
So, Alphen, 300 years, huh? Care to share the secret to such a long and healthy life?
I wish I knew. Once I left Lenegis, the next thing I remember is waking up in Calaglia. Everything in between is a blank.
You mean there are still gaps in your memory?
I've heard of starships with devices that can stave off imminent death by putting their passenger into a deep sleep. They're usually only intended as a temporary solution, until proper treatment for an ailment or injury can be obtained.
You think he might have been asleep in that starship for 300 years? But why? What would be the point?
Might this Naori have had a hand in it?
What do you mean?
If she's Renin like you say she is, she would have understood how to operate the starship better than yourself.
You're saying she deliberately put me to sleep for 300 years?
Dohalim, that's a bit of a leap.
Forgive me, I spoke out of turn. I'm merely thinking aloud, that's all. Shion and the maiden Naori. After 300 years, it's not unreasonable to suspect they may be related. Shion is nearly the perfect image of her, yes? She also just so happens to be connected to you. Is it merely a coincidence?
Like I've told you a million times already, I wouldn't know.
Well, if you're absolutely certain that it couldn't have been Naori, then I guess I must have been mistaken. Complicated machinery can sometimes break down or have failures. Sorry for being presumptuous.
Hold on a sec. Alphen, you said the mask was to placate you, right? To keep your guilt and rage in check? And you were wearing it the whole time you were asleep, right?
I guess I must have been.
So that's 300 years you were wearing it. It's just a hunch, but do you think that the mask might be...
The reason he lost all his memories?
All but a select few strong ones, so deeply ingrained in his psyche that he saw them in the form of dreams. It's not completely out of the question.
In which case, maybe it was the mask numbing his sense of pain, too.
It's certainly possible. As for how, I wouldn't know, but the dampening effect on his psyche could have manifested itself physically as well.
I'm sorry for snapping at you back there. It's thanks to you that I feel like that we're finally getting somewhere with all this.
No apologies necessary. Reading others' feelings has never been my strong suit.
So he finally admits it.
I really hope Shion's okay.
I get why you're concerned. But if you don't rest when you can, you're going to regret it.
She's right. We need our rest to conserve our strength.
Yeah, you're right. Thanks, you two.
No problem. We'll save Shion. I know we will.
Looks perfect and tastes just as good.
alone. I'm all alone.
Let's go. We don't want to keep Shion waiting.
I always hear you muttering to yourself whenever we're in battle. So, just what are you saying?
Why do you want to know? Does it bother you or something?
Not really. It's just the way you talk is sometimes kind of creepy. So I was wondering if you vent your frustration through your magic. Are you yelling, "You stupid jerk," or something like that to pump yourself up?
What? No, that's not what's happening during my incantations. I'm just focused, so I match my tone to fit the mood of whatever I'm trying to invoke.
Invoke?
How do I put it? Basically, the elemental astral energy behind each art, I guess.
Astral energy? Hold on, are you saying you can talk to astral energy?
Not exactly. But if I put emotion into what I say, it's easier for me to properly cast my arts. That makes sense?
Kind of. Okay, so if you can talk to astral energy, then you can ask it to, like, predict the weather or find secret treasure?
Wait, you don't really think that, do you?
Or you can ask it to send down lightning to where there's bad guys lurking and...
May lightning condemn those who bear false! Thunderblade!
Ah, what are you doing? You almost fried me with that!
I just asked the astral energy to send down lightning where there were annoying boys.
I don't know what to do. Things can't go on like this.
What do you mean?
Ah! Oh, it's you, Rinwell.
You were talking about me, weren't you?
No, I wasn't. I've just been thinking about some things.
Really? How unusual.
Cut it out. I'm being serious here.
Sorry.
I was thinking about... You know how I used to work for Ganabelt back when I was in Cyslodia?
Yeah, of course. You were brought in after the Snake Eyes killed your friends, right? I mean, you had to.
Right. I used to have nightmares about it when I fell asleep. But lately that's been happening a lot less. I don't know how to feel about that.
That's a good thing, isn't it? You should be happy.
Yeah, but... I did a lot of terrible things back then. And I'm scared I'm starting to forget what I did.
Okay, so let me just get all of this straight. You think you'll forget everything if you stop having those nightmares? Why?
Because... You know me. I'm freaking stupid.
But it sure doesn't sound to me like you've forgotten.
Oh, yeah. But still.
I don't think those nightmares going away means you've forgotten. Maybe it's a sign that you've come to terms with what you did.
Come to terms? You mean like Alphen with his past? You think that's what's happening?
Yeah, I do. You're pretty amazing, Law.
I am?
Yeah. Not all of us have figured out how to accept our pasts. Least of all, me.
Rinwell.
Have you guys checked your equipment lately?
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
What?
Dope. Dohalim, I'm going to look into some seasonal fishing spots.
By all means.
Leave the preparations to me as well. I'll bring the rods. Would you prefer your fish served grilled or raw?
I'll, trust your judgment, Kisara.
Looks like we made it here in one piece.
That
Is it just me, or does Rinwell suddenly seem much more comfortable around Dohalim than she used to?
I noticed that too. When the two of them came and found me together back on the beach, I could hardly believe my eyes.
it's not like we had a choice or anything. Law and Kisara had to hang back to convince the villagers we meant them no harm. More than that, though, there are a lot of things I've still got to come to terms with regarding Almeidrea. But I guess I'm through making snap judgments based on someone's origin. At least, I'm trying to be. I guess you could say it's a work in progress.
I see. You hear that, Law? Sounds like all that hard effort wasn't for nothing.
Yeah.
That's got to be reassuring to hear. Right, Dohalim?
Not being subjected to unwarranted suspicion is certainly welcome.
Yeah, that long-winded way you have of talking, though? Not so much a fan of that.
I think that's more of a personality thing than a Renin trait.
Really? In that case, I won't have to feel guilty getting annoyed by it.
Way!
You're mine! Rising
On guard!
It's a duel of the arts!
You're finished! This one's all mine!
Eat this!
Rising Wyvern!
Hurricane strike! I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over!
Who said anything about
Hold
letting
on
off?
to your arts! Here I come!
Now you see what I can do!
It's over!
Not on my watch!
One more! Eat this!
Astro
Make it
That's my cue!
All yours, Kisara!
We did it!
Magnificently done.
Here I come! On the way!
I'm ready!
Rinwell! Frozen!
Hammer! to know my training's paying off.
And what, pray tell, does this training of yours entail?
Why? Interested in joining me?
Crap. This injury hurts more than I thought. Shion, sorry, but could you... Oh. Right.
No further!
This one's mine!
You're finished!
Far enough!
Rising Wyvern! Lunar Seismic Rocket! Swallow Blade! Watch it! Take this! Rotating pile! Prepare to be Rising Wyvern!
Can't get out of this!
You're mine!
This thing is doing!
It's over!
Law! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life! And done!
Let's keep up the pace!
Regeneration!
You picked the wrong fight!
Regenerate!
Strike! Lunar Rondo!
I'm ready! I'll work you through!
Tiger Blade!
Here it goes!
Blade! Dragon Form!
I can carve through all!
Make it rain!
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang!
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
Retreat if you know what's good for you!
Their arcs were interrupted! How do you like being pounded? No! Leave me all alone.
You're finished!
Debut performed! The enemy wields arcs too!
Denied!
We'll soon see about that.
Right here! I got
No
it!
further!
Take this!
Look shot! Blazing Meteor!
You picked the wrong fight!
Coming through!
Damn it! It's too fast!
Stand back! I'll trip it up!
Rising Wyvern!
Captivity!
I'm ready! Law! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life! And done!
Let's keep up the pace!
You're done! Whirlwind! You're finished! Lunar Rondo! You're mine!
Law! I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life!
My turn! Take this! Lunar Rondo!
Look shot!
You require a hand.
Aw, two
Take
sides
this!
come over! Here! Let
Now
me
I'm in
help!
the groove!
Reflect on thy stick.
They have my...
I should be of some use to us now.
You weren't exactly dead weight before.
Except in regard to doing basic chores.
Gotta break through! Take this! It's over! Here I
I'll ensure you survive this.
Is it hot? Just back it out again.
Denied! All mine!
Talon Storm! In a bind?
Rising Wyvern!
Look sharp!
Its armor's too strong.
Split it open!
In an instant!
Impact block!
We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Leave the enemy's arc to me.
No place here!
It's over! Take this! It's over!
Oh, don't try to come over.
It's over!
What's this?
Take this! You're finished!
I'm ready!
Frozen.
Hammer!
Could have been worse.
I've never stood so close to a waterfall like this before.
I bet it'd feel real refreshing.
Ow!
Here I come!
Here goes! I'm on it! Hurricane!
Take this!
Hurricane strike!
You're mine! Rising Wyvern! It's over!
Now we're not Glimmer Blade!
Can't get out of this!
Rising
Anything in
Falcon!
armor is all mine! Now I'm in
Here we go.
you as a duck!
Rising Wyvern!
All yours, Kisara!
We did it!
Magnificently done.
Back into defense!
Glad you have your uses.
I'll show you how nimble I can be!
It's over! No escape! Rising Falcon!
Death on the wind! I'll end you! I'm on a roll now!
Shine! Radiant light!
Hurricane! Regenerate!
Rising Wyvern!
Regenerate! Do it!
You're mine!
All yours, Kisara!
Now! Here I come! It's over!
Can't get out of this!
You're mine! It's over! Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Hey, Poodle's quivering. I think we're about to be real lucky.
An opponent like this should be easy. Not done!
Don't mind if I do.
You apart! Bloody howling!
You're finished! Lunar Rondo! You're mine!
This one's mine! Attack time!
It's over! Here I come! Rising Ball!
Ready!
Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade! See that?
That training's paying off!
No armor can stop me!
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Here I come!
I'm ready!
Stay calm! Look sharp!
Lightning Tiger Blade!
Not a chance!
Dragon Shadow!
Hurricane Blade! Take this!
Lightning with the earth!
Do it!
Stalagmite!
Totally! In an instant! Impact block!
Thank goodness we won.
Coming through!
Take this! Rising Light! Stardust! It's over! Tear!
They may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious.
In a bind?
Hold on to your arts. Here I come.
This one's mine! I'm just getting started!
Stardust! You're finished! Totally! In an instant! Impact block! We work well together.
Like a finely timed waltz.
Stalagmite! Step back! This one's all law!
We seem to have come...
It'll take more than that to break my shield!
Dependable.
Now you see what I can do!
You're finished!
I'm dead!
Here I eat dirt! Luna Rondo! Try harder! My turn! I'm not gonna try harder! Now! You're mine!
Radiant light! Armor won't save you!
Ready to go!
I owe you one for that!
Denied! I owe you one
Hold
back!
nothing back! Here I Dragon form!
Going in! I'll throw you into dust! I'm ready!
We may get out of this alive after all.
Yeah, things were looking bad for a minute there.
I'm pretty sure we can handle anything.
I could do without this pain!
Can't get out of this! Shine! Radiant light!
Eat dirt!
Regeneration!
Regenerate! Swallow
Allow me to
blade!
help you.
You're finished!
Thank you for that.
Glad to be of service.
You're mine!
I'll face you! Send from the wind! Eat this! I'll end you!
Benediction.
Take this!
Oh, geez!
I owe you one!
I don't feel so good.
Then it's best to fall back.
Forgive me, Dublin.
Rising Wyvern! I'm not done!
I can carve through armor!
Gone!
No escape!
I'm gone!
Take this! You're finished!
Did you hear it? Eat this!
Confiscate!
Take this! Rising Wyvern!
Denied!
I'm not done!
I thought you were going to wreck the place.
I'm not nearly finished yet.
Then I'll provide assistance however I can.
And your guest still clean.
And tonight's meal is on you.
You've got it.
An admirable display of force.
An admiral? I can't even swim.
Never mind.
How's that for a kick? I'm getting better, right?
Quite. I'll be relying on your fancy footwork.
Does fancy footwork mean running away? Like a chicken?